before I quick let the dog in and head on out, there was something I wanted to share yesterday, and I slept in inadvertently, but it was great because I needed it. So here is the deal for all of us people who just desire certainty in our lives and to be sure that we are completely safe. We love making plans. You know what I'm saying? Where you're like, okay, I'm gonna plan this all out to reach a goal, to make something better in my life. This lady is really butt. Hey, look, it's a cat. But here's the situation. It's really important actually to have a plan, right? You know, it's like so that you have at least a generalized idea of where you're going and what you're going to do to get there. And the good thing about a generalized plan is that you're able to be flexible to adjust along the way, because perhaps you come across something that's even like a better way of doing things, or you hit an obstacle that was unforeseen, and you got to learn how to get through it or around it. So having a plan is important. Here's the thing. There's a difference between making a plan and doing the plan. I have little notes here. Doing the plan is actually doing the work of the plan. It's bringing the plan to life. And most of us put a lot of our energy, us certainty people, put a lot of energy into an importance into making the plan. We want to make sure it's perfect. It's got like 90 points to it with sub points, with subtexts and all the things. And if this happens, then we do this, and if that happens, we do that. And here's the problem. That keeps us from doing things. That's our brain trying to keep us safe from actually doing the action, because it finds taking action scary, and it could be life or death for us in our brain. But I've read this in places, and I have actually found this to be true in my own life, that taking action is the best motivation to continuing action, to getting to the thing, to finding the breakthroughs. Because when we're just sitting in uncertainty and over planning and analysis paralysis, we literally are not doing anything. But when we're actually doing stuff, we're seeing how the things work and what we like about it, what we don't like about it, and it helps bring into focus what we are trying to do and what can help us to get there better, faster, quicker, whatever. So if you're finding yourself constantly in the plan, it may be time to hire somebody to help you step out of that. And that is the beauty of life coaching, because life coaches help you to actually be taking the actions. They help you to see where you're just holding yourself back with planning, as opposed to doing things about it. Because when we change our habits, it takes a while for that to actually become natural for us. And our brains are very smart at making us think that we're doing the things that we told ourselves we were going to do. Yet it'll be 3-4 weeks down the road from us telling us we're going to do the thing, and we're wondering why we're not really seeing the results that we were aiming for, or why we're falling short from our timeline goals. And the thing is because it's our brains. There's some thought processes that are going on, and it takes a while to build that new habit. And if that's okay, that's actually legitly normal. That is just how our brains work. Maybe in a century or two from now, with everybody working on themselves, this will become less of a thing. I don't know. But at this point, it is a thing, and it's totally legit normal. So there's no reason to beat yourself up about it. Instead, beating yourself up about it is just another plan. It's just planning to sit there and berate yourself. Quit doing that and just go, okay, that's just my brain. What can we do about it? Let's do that instead. And it's how this may look. I wanted to go into some examples of how this may look, but I gotta get going. So thoughts, comments, suggestions. What has worked for you in executing the plan as opposed to being sitting around in analysis and just planning. Ooh, one way this works. Okay, while I was hardcore Beachbody coaching, I would put together all of these amazing challenge groups for people to join with all of these goals and things that I know that people who joined could achieve if they put in the work and the dedication. But I was just sitting in my room coming up with all these brilliant plans. And then I would put out the group together and I would invite people, and I would maybe have like 1 or 2 people join, sometimes nobody. A lot of times maybe just 1, and it wasn't the big group that I thought I was going to have. Like, and for me, I really was looking for like 5 to 10 people, because I thought that was a great number of people, where we can work together and help hold each other accountable. So I was doing all this planning by myself, but I wasn't actually working with people to find out what actually is, what works, what doesn't work. I was too busy just putting things together and hoping that people would come to it, as opposed to working with people and bringing all the people and working together. I was hiding behind planning for the thing as opposed to actually working with the people and learning what works for them, because that would involve me putting myself out there, and that was scary. I don't know. That's one mild example of this. So anyways, hit me up, because I am here and I'm willing to work with people. I'm willing to do the things that are scary, and it's really actually not scary, it's exciting. That's another thing. Our brains do not know the difference. Our bodies do not know the difference between the feelings of excitement and fear. You may have heard that before. It does a lot of the same physiological things to us. Cat shadow in the background. And so when we tell ourselves that we're excited instead of scared, it starts building new neural pathways for us where we're not holding ourselves back from doing the thing. Because instead of thinking we're scared and we want to pull back, we're actually thinking we're excited and we're running towards. So, all right, I will end. Look at my adorable Chowski, Finn. He's so handsome. He wants to come in and I gotta go.